ようこそまさチャンネルへ今回ね、一人でいる時はこのサティ&ルークの、場所にステイさせてもらいました。ありがとうございました。でですね、この泊まらせている間にいろいろ話してですね、ルーク先生ショートボードめちゃくちゃうまくてですね、
コンペティションも出てますで、
インスタグラムがあるので、ちょっとねインスタグラムチェックして見ていただけると分かると思うんですけど、めちゃくちゃやばいです。もう飛んで回ったりとかもう半端ないです。で、来年ですね、またこれをやりたいなと思っていてですね、ルーク先生にも参加していただいて、ショートボードの方もですね一緒にセッションしたり、いろんなねスキルのアドバイスを、もらえたりできるようにしたいと思っております。で、いや2人は日本にもね、宮崎に
1年半ですね。
住んでたこともあったということで、ちょっと日本語、大丈夫ですか？
わかります。
で、ルークさん、ちょっと自己紹介、
Introduce yourself。
僕はルークです。サーフィン好きだね。
サーフィンめちゃくちゃうまいんで、
どんな
よかったらぜひ来年ぜひそんな感じで、この旅もね終盤を迎えてます。で、こんなね、素敵なご縁もまたあってという感じです。それではありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。マスターyes.
So now they're naming bread after you now.
Huh?
They're making bread with your name on it.
Bread?
Bread.
Yeah.
Mass's bread.
Oh yeah, he's making bread now.
Oh!
What?
Bread.
Masa bread.
Yeah, go around to the shop and be like, I'm Masa.
Oh yeah.
With the bread.
The shop named the Masa?
Yeah.
Oh, do they call it? No,
Yeah.
it's
It's a bakery around the road.
Yeah.
is that there? I thought it was Sunday Sustainable.
Oh, they've changed it
Oh,
obviously.
they've changed it. Yeah.
Mm.
It's better bread, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Japanese guy making? No?
Oh, well, I assume so, but I'm not sure. Yeah. With a name like that, you'd think so.
Good to see. ここで毎日ボードが作られております。ポールさんがシェイプして、ジョンさんがラミネートして、A1 はチェックして。
Yeah. That's champagne. When you see it next to each other, then you see it. It's like, yeah, that actually looks more like Dominator. Get in there, get that bucket. Get that first pour on the board too. That's always the best.
John's a fucking movie star. Step away, watch out.
Sounds good. Red going down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Lipstick.
Lips. Oh,
Signal red. Such a
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'll drink to that, John.
美しいです。今回はポールさんとエヴァンに、ボードのね解説をしてもらおうと思います。そして今回はですね、ショートボードのおじさん向けにちょっと長めのショートボードを、紹介していただこうと思います。それではLet's get it on.
I think it's, this one definitely out of the three we've kind of got here for the more shortboard, rider.
Yeah.
This one definitely the more performance version, with 3 fins, but obviously being a little bit longer, a little bit thicker, a little bit flatter in rocker, easy to paddle, still very easy to maneuver. Kind of what we call it, the Dominator.
Dominator.
You go in the lineup and you dominate. That's what it's all about.
Try Finn.
Because obviously, like growing up riding shortboards myself, this just makes it a lot easier. Easier paddling, easy turning. If the waves get really good, super easy to surf. Great board to take to Indonesia. All those kind of reef break waves as well.
6'6".
Yeah, this one's 6'6". You can come down to maybe 6'3", 6'2" as well.
Get a rule.
6263ぐらいまではオーダーでできますね。
But then also, like 6'6" for me when I surf it, it feels maybe like a 6'3". Surf's a little bit shorter than 6'6". So even though great paddling with the length, still super easy to turn. And then for the guys who like maybe want to cruise a little bit more, he's back. He's got a sword.
Oh, the concave check.
Yeah, we'll check out the point.
So Paul
So concave going from basically there,
Right.
concave,
Single concave.
concave, and then still concave.
Still concave.
But inside there's concave on the side.
Right.
So the V in the middle, but it's
V in the middle.
It's below the rail.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And so you end up with sort of a concave, small concave.
コン
there.
ケーブの中にダブルコンケーブ。
Double concave
Wow.
in the concave.
Yeah.
And having, like Paul mentioned, the little V here where your back foot goes just allows the board to feel almost like it's on a ball bearing or something. Super easy to turn.
Oh. See.
But the concaves allow it to be like super fast paddling, lifts up. As soon as you stand up, it's going straight away.
And so with the concave, you've got to have that rail curve.
Yeah.
So the rocker through here,
Right.
to make it so it doesn't track. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously concave's so fast.
Yeah.
Wants to go straight, you need to have the rocker rail line as well.
Yeah, the curve in the rail line.
So when you start turning, it's easy. It doesn't want to just keep going straight.
コンケーブとロッカーとレールバランスがこう大事。マスターポールさん。やばい。6'6". スラスターですね。まずこれ一つ目、ショートボーダーの人のスラスター、ちょっと長めの、ボード。次が、ツインフィン。
Yeah, so we have
Okay.
obviously for the guys who maybe don't want to surf super vertical with the thruster, then we have like the shorter mid fish with the twin fin, and also like the shorter nuevo with the 2+1. Both super easy boards to surf. Great for like the short boarder. Maybe they grow up riding tiny boards. They get a bit older, a little bit more weight.
Yeah.
We all do. Then stuff like this makes it super easy. Great paddling, nice and fast on the wave. Just you can still surf them quite performance as well, but a little bit less than the thruster, definitely. But these probably our most popular boards in Australia. for shortboarders
Shortboarders.
looking for like a shorter mid length.
Yeah. あ、ショーターミッドレングスですね。
Yeah.
Yeah. それであれが、トライフィン。ショートボード系。これも両方短いですね。
So these ones
Yeah,
have
really
like
good.
super similar bottom shape to
Yeah.
each other, the mid-fish and the nuevo. It's something we did like many different versions of over the years. And then as soon as we put this version into
Yeah.
this board, it was like perfect.
So up front you got a roll.
ロールド。あ、ノーズはロールド。これ結構特徴ですね。
And then still slight V,
Slight V.
a little
Yes.
concave off the V.
Yeah.
And then so you get still V,
Still V.
plenty of
V
V,
が
but then the concaves off the V.
ああ、結構入ってますね。
Concaves in here, running through here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see there's still concave.
Still concave. あ
V,
あ、
yeah.
すごい。V の中にコンケーブが入ってる感じですね。
But more of a V
More
right
V,
through
yeah.
off the roll on the front.
ノーズがロールドしてて。
Because the high
Yeah,
rail
high-
at the nose?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes from high to low.
Flip it up and see it there, like high
Yeah.
rail
Yeah.
coming through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allows the water just to be displaced. And
Yeah.
not, you know, you're paddling
I
onto
li-
the wave.
Yeah, I like the rolled,
Yeah,
rolled
so when you look
nose.
at the front, it's
Yeah.
sort of, this is all high here.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's rolled
Cool.
up. Yeah. Yeah,
It looks
so.
like a hard kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, I enjoy riding displacement hulls so
Yeah.
much. We put little pieces of those into these boards to get that similar feeling. You go up high on the wave, and it doesn't slide; it holds there, and then
Yeah.
slides
Rails
down.
right up.
But
Oh.
definitely, like this, the secret to these boards working so well is that bottom shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
この
V.
V
Yeah.
がすごいです
All
ね。
the early ones we did had just V here, no
Yeah, yeah.
concave, and they felt great. But when you first stand up, they needed to build speed.
Yeah.
Whereas now with the concave,
Yeah.
as soon as you stand up, going straight away.
Yeah.
And having the V bottom, as soon
Yeah,
as
yeah.
you turn, it locks in.
うん。
Yeah.
Like really solid through the turn,
Yeah.
never sliding, never doing weird things. And that was the, once we do that,
Yeah.
once Paul's son do that,
あー
perfect. Perfect board.
マスター。
This is the board, like we do our most popular board for shores, the mid-vish. And every single customer who gets one always comes back in, email, phone call, they
Yeah.
say, wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Best board they've ever ridden.
And we've been making them for what?
It's since like 2017, so 7 years now.
うん。
Yeah.
The first one we did was 2013, but it was just V.
Yeah.
And I rode it and it went great, but just not the same as this. And we started
Yeah.
doing the little changes. 2017 was when we do this bottom shape and straight
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So you reckon for the shortboard, the length is like 6. This is 6'4".
This one's 6'4". Most of the time for the customer who comes in purely riding shortboard thrusters, we tell them, 6'4", 6'6". This Nuevo here's a 6'6". Sometimes if it's a bit longer, they freak out a bit. They're used to riding shorter boards.
Yeah.
So it's still short enough to surf off the tail, but still that little bit of length to paddle really
Yeah.
nice as well.
ショートの人で64、66ぐらいが、おすすめということで、これはめちゃくちゃいいですよ。
And the tapered
綺麗です
string.
ね。
Yeah, we've got thicker stringer in the nose
Oh,
that
yeah.
goes through to the narrower in the
Yeah, the
tail.
thin in the tail.
ストリンガー、
Just a little detail.
スト
Aesthetic.
リンガー。
But definitely, some customer, if they maybe don't want to ride twin fin, that's generally when we direct them towards Nuevo, the 2+1. So
Okay.
slightly bigger fin in the middle, 7-inch,
Yeah.
and then longboard side
Yeah.
fins on that.
Okay, so how the different of the feeling, like thruster and twin fin
Yeah,
and
2
2+1.
big question. Thruster is like maximum performance.
Yeah.
Super easy turning directional changes. Twin fin for me is the fastest, having no fin in the middle just feels super fast straight. As soon as you stand up, going straight away. And very solid through the turn. You do the cut back, and it's very solid through the turn. 2+1 is kind of similar to thruster, but sort of cross between maybe single fin and thruster.
Oh, okay.
So very solid with the bigger middle fin, but also having the side fins as well give lots of hold through turns. So all three work extremely well, but just depends. Sometimes people want thruster, a bit more performance. Some people love the speed of the twin fin, and some people love like versatility of the 2+1.
So if the guys riding a short board, and then if they are first time trying to like a bigger, like I mean the shorter mid length, which one do you recommend?
If they want to try something totally different, twin fin.
Twin fin. Oh, okay.
Speed, different feeling. If they jump on the thruster version, maybe feels a little bit too similar to what they already have. But also, you know, Nuevo with the 2+1 still super different to the thruster. So usually either of these two would be a great first step off the short board of the thruster.
And then they go longer or like go to the hard or...
Well, of course, once they start riding this and maybe get addicted, they start riding other things like, I don't know, maybe a kneeboard as well.
Sick.
It usually, once they get addicted to the feeling, then they start riding other very different boards.
Okay, thank you. So let's go to the Nuevo. 2+1.
I better get some fins out for it too.
さあこの 2+1
So yeah, Nuevo, shorter. We obviously do them 6'6" or 6'4", right up to 8 foot. The shorter one again, good for shortboard guys just wanting something slightly shorter. The 2+1 setup, same concave and V as the mid fish.
Same as the
roll
fish.
nose.
ロールドノーズから入って
Slide V.
もう V が始まって
And then into the double concave. Concave in here.
かなりコンケーブが深く入ってますね
And still concave out the back.
すごいコンケーブが深く入ってますね
So the same, instant speed as the mid-fish, but also just having, solid feel of like bigger middle fin and a little bit of hold with the side fins too. Single fin, sometimes slide out if you push really hard. Having the side fins just allows no slide out. Super stable. And just easy. It works in any type of wave. Beach break, point break, reef break, absolutely anything. This fin setup. Very easy to ride.
これは本当ショートボーダーの、ショーターミッドの、入門編としてもね乗りやすいということなんでちょうどいいと思います。いいカラーですねこれ。
Keep it quiet with Are you a movie star? You're a movie star? Maybe do something with your hair.
Fix your hair up, come on. So that's the three kind of main, shorter boards we sort of make for, guys that are shortboarders or maybe even guys already riding longer mid-lengths and they want to jump on like shorter style mid-length, get a little bit more performance. Those three boards will do that as well.
いやめちゃめちゃねそれぞれ違う、乗り味のボードを、紹介していただきました。さあ今度はですねビッシュのロングビッシュ、80
So longer mid-fish.
Longer mid-fish.
So still called like mid-fish, but the longest one we do is 8 foot. Do a lot of 7.6s as well. It's like it's like the best board for someone maybe longboarding, wanting to ride mid-length, mid 7 foot, 8 foot maybe. This board is always the one that feels the most different to them. And just gives them like instant speed. They love it.
This was the length we originally did this longer one at, wasn't it? 8 foot.
So the first one, the first one we kind of did with that bottom shape when Paul Son totally nailed it with the bottom. 8 foot was the first one.
I remember. And then I made fish.
Yeah.
And then I tried and it was good.
Yeah, so we start with 8, and then I think we went 7-2 was the next
Oh
one.
yeah, and then
And then we went down to a
Smaller.
6-6, and so now we do the mid-length ones in between 6-6, 8 foot. All very similar again. How Paul showed you with the rolled entry.
ロールドからですね。
Still rolled V.
V が入って。
Then they have the V there with the concaves
コンケー
again.
ブ入って。
Just same as the shorter ones. Instant speed. Heaps of hold with the V bottom as well. And with the twin fin, it's like totally different feeling on 8 foot, 7-6 longer board. Lots of hold, never sliding.
Yeah.
Just very very addictive feeling.
綺麗ですね。これはポリッシュ仕上げで。
Yeah, this one beautiful.
レ
Red
フレッドの
red
ウ
fin.
ェッジストリンガーで入ってきてます。はい。8もできますので、これはカラーもカスタムオーダーもできますので、興味ある方はですね、8フィッシュ。いいっす。僕もサーフィンを変えてもらったこのロールド B ナンバー2エンドレスバマーというこのモデル。
The model was called the longer one, which is Roll V1, was the Endless Bummer, and this one Roll V2 is Endless Bummer 2. But we just call it Roll V now. Roll V1 2. But this one, it's like the first handshake Paul did that became the model. Probably at least 10 years ago, maybe even 15. But
So
always,
simple.
Super simple. But it's very similar a little bit to the daily double. But wider, obviously, in the nose and tail. A little bit more kind of maneuver based than the daily double. Paddles a little bit more like a longboard too. But like pretty flat rocker. Nice kind of even curve.
Yeah, just
ここ
roll.
またロールドしてるんですよね。
Roll.
おお、すごい。もうほぼほぼずーっとロールドしてますね。そこもロールド、テールメンドまでずーっとロールドしてますね。
Still rolling, right?
It's a big roll thing. So the roll V, just instead of having like big panel V, like those old boards, we just roll everything. Same like displacement hull, rolled entries, super simple, but works incredible. Everyone that ride this board always orders one straight away. It's an amazing surfboard.
Endless bummer. The dollar signs.
エンドレスババ2。いや、このモデルは本当にね、自分もね大好きで、めちゃくちゃ調子いいです。すごい綺麗な。
Yeah, be off.
これはノースト
The
リー
water
ム
doesn't care.
No, that's right.
なってます。
I think we had another box in it and we ripped it out.
でちょっとね、シングルフィンのこっちのモデルとこのツインフィンのモデルの違いについてちょっとね聞いてみたいと思います。Can you tell us a little bit about like different like single fin, like rolled V and long fish?
So this one, the Roll V2 and the Daily Double, very similar with the single fin. It's probably the best for people to start if they're coming off longboard to start with these with the single fin. They maybe feel similar to what they already know, so it's not too different. Still super fast, single fin anyway. But then if they want something very different, maybe feel something different on the wave, a bit faster, different turning, then the twin fin on the mid-fish is always like a fantastic. Just feels like no other board you ever ride. You stand up, it's fast, it turns much quicker. It just depends what the rider wants, whether they want something a little bit similar to what they know, or if they want to explore and go very different. Then they go with a twin fin for sure.
Thanks.
Anyone that ever rides the twin fin, they straight away say, wow, so different, and they love it.
なのでそれぞれね皆さんに合った、シングルフィンがいいのかツインフィンがいいのか、トライフィンがいいのか、 ご案内したいと思いますので、お気軽にお問い合わせいただければと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。他にもねいろいろモデルがあるので、詳しくはねご連絡いただければと思います。こんな感じでエヴァンとポールさん、Thank you so much for エヴァンさん、ポールさん。
Arigato gozaimasu.
Can you give like a message to the
Japanese people?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. It was great.
Yeah, we hope to see you one day in Byron Bay. Come on over. Drop in and say hello if you're here, for sure.
ということで、ぜひバイロンに来たらですね、寄ってみてください。インダストリアルステートにありますので、マサチャンネル見たっていうと何かあるかもしれないです。それでは。マサチャンネルサブスクライブ。Thank you。いろんな人のですね、クラフトワークが詰まってサーフボードができております。バイロンベイ。Beautiful.
Bam!
Yeah. Fresh out.
That's right.
Before that, you had 3 bays, like what he goes all the way, and just heaps of fruit.
ファッションフルーツが来年にはたくさんなってることでしょう。楽しみです。